The Cleveland Guardians, as we all know, have well surpassed expectations this season, and they now sit at 20 games above 500. Cleveland is going to be buying at the trade deadline, and there are a few spots across the diamond that could use an upgrade or a little more depth. Cleveland is going to be buying at the trade deadline, and there are a few spots across the diamond that could use an upgrade or a little more depth. And the one player that has been linked to this team for a few weeks now is Bo Bichette. So I'm going to talk about what that means, why he is a perfect fit, and also other potential moves the guards could and should make. But before I begin, I would really appreciate it if you would drop a like and subscribe. It only takes 5 seconds, plus you can always change your mind. We are on the road to 30k subscribers, and with your support, I believe we can get there super fast. So ESPN's Jeff Passan recently identified the Guardians as likely adders at the deadline. In his assessment of where the Guardians stand, he mentioned that they could look to upgrade their infield, and there might not be a better fit at the deadline than current Blue Jays shortstop Bo Bichette. Like many trades, whether a deal is worth it could come down to Toronto's asking price in terms of return for Bo. However, if we're simply analyzing whether or not this potential acquisition helps Cleveland win short term, then a trade for Bichette makes total sense for the Guardians. Bichette is currently hitting around 240 with an OPS of 633, including 4 home runs and 25 RBIs this season. No one is going to deny that Bo is having a down year, but he has built up a respectable big league track record since his call-up in 2019. Sure, an argument can be made that the Guardians don't need another shortstop. There's been discourse for years about Cleveland having too many middle infielders in their system, including Angel Martinez, Brian Rocchio, Gabriel Arias, Jose Tina, and now Daniel Schneemann is emerging as potentially a major league caliber player. While the defense has been above average, the lack of offense the Guardians have gotten from the position has turned into an issue so far this year. Rocchio has taken the majority of the reps at short, but has a batting average of .201 and a slugging percentage of .258, which comes out to an OPS around 600. Arias has provided a little more pop when he's at the plate, but still has an OBP of .246 and a strikeout percentage of 31.2. The Guardians don't often make moves with just the rest of the season in mind. Typically, any player they acquire is under team control for the foreseeable future. That's not quite the case with Bichette, as he is set to become a free agent at the end of the 2025 season. Still, this gives the Guardians potentially 2 postseasons with Bichette as their shortstop. Anyways, moving on, another spot the guards could use an upgrade in is of course at the starting pitcher position. The guards lost Shane Bieber the first week of the season, and even though the guys in his place like Ben Lively have really stepped up, getting another guy would be huge for the course of the season and in the playoffs, even with the return of Gavin Williams destined to happen sometime soon in the near future. There are so many options available, but one guy that I have seen thrown around is Aaron Savale, and this would be a full circle move after trading him away last year. It would honestly be such a Cleveland type of move, and obviously he knows the guys and the system, and you could just plug him right back in where he left off last season. I think he would make a great 4th pitcher in the rotation. It really does feel like the guards are up to something special this season, and they really have 7 spots on the field solidified, and if they can figure out the final 2, the team will be complete and ready to compete for a World Series, which is just crazy to say. Ultimately, they just have to stay healthy though. That is the main thing, but let me know in the comments below what trade you think the guards should make. Thank you all so much if you made it to this point in the video, and if you enjoyed and haven't yet, please make sure to drop a like and subscribe because your support truly does mean the world. And also, follow me on Instagram because I'm starting to post on there every single day. And until next time, I will see you all later.